I guess just with all of the momentum and hype that has surrounded this first week of the WNBA season, as a veteran of the league, someone who's been like on the PA, I wonder what you think the league can do to just keep the momentum going to make sure this isn't a short-term boom.
Yeah, I mean, I think starting off just with the fact that, all these things that are falling into place are for long-term deals and not just like 1 or 2 years. But it's been great momentum. There's been so many different narratives in this offseason about what veterans may or may not think or feel. But the reality is we've been planting these seeds for the last 2 decades, understanding the product that is here, understanding the talent and the caliber of players that are here, and the treatment that should follow suit with that. And so for us, this has been a long time coming that, now there's new eyes and new people paying attention to our league, which means new sponsorship deals, new sponsorship dollars, and longer term deals. So we're excited that the seeds we've been planting are starting to bloom. We knew it was going to be a while before maybe they did, but it's here. And so we're here to make sure that everything that we've learned along the way that we pass on to the younger generation, and really just put into place and, really implement the things that we want to see this league become when we're long and retired from moving forward in the next however many years. So it's definitely been great momentum. The talent is there, and now everyone's getting to see all the amazing players that play in this league, and just how dope of human beings that they are, how versatile we are as people. And we're getting to showcase that on so many different platforms. So it's awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Rafi? This is Ralphie with nothing but that sports talk. Tomorrow you get your first shot at facing a Cameron Brink led Angel Sparks. I mean, as long as you've been following Cameron Brink's career, what are you like enjoying about her coming to the WNBA?
I mean, honestly, like I'm not gonna front and say I've been following her for a long time. I know who she is. I know what she's done. I've watched her in the tournaments. But no, it's like it's like Angel and Caitlin and Rakia and all these other young rookies coming into the league. The passion that they play, the competitive fire they play with, the versatility, what they're able to do off the court, and, the balancing of the two, of being a person and a basketball player. So, she's a tall, long, athletic post player that I've seen over, the course of my career. And it's always interesting just to see how rookies come in and adapt and adjust in the league. So she's got a great head on her shoulders. I know the performance coach she worked with is somebody I worked with for a very long time. So I know, she's going to be in shape and do the right things. But yeah, I mean, just like any rookie that comes into this league, it's you just see how they adjust.
Christos?
Hey, Alysha, hope you're doing well. I would like to ask you, looking back at the season opener against Mercury, what did you learn about your team? And what did you like most from the way that you react through the adversities of the game?
Yeah, I mean, I think I like just our collective grit. Every win in this league is not going to be pretty. You're not going to have a perfect game. You're not going to always shoot the lights out. And so for us to be able to come out here and find a way to win against a good Phoenix team, like they have great players over there. And, we were able to withstand some of their runs that they had. And I just think it speaks to the character of this team collectively. And so I think what we learned is better ways that we can be more efficient, as an offensive group without our leader in Chelsea. But it also is I also learned just how versatile all of our players are, having people step into different roles that they may not be used to right now, but stepping into those roles with grace, and taking what comes, the good and the bad. And yeah, it's exciting. I think it's going to be an exciting summer for us. We have so much room for improvement, which is also very exciting. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Sean?
Hi, Alysha. Sean Schultz, WNBA Swish. Now that you've had a game under your belt, you've had a training camp, all that. How does it feel having that new practice facility just kind of there? It's not a new thing anymore. A little used to it. How has that helped you in your development?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, having access to it all off season is key, and all the resources that we had access to was amazing. That's what you want, to be able to go somewhere, to show up and have whatever it is you need to work on your game and be the best version of yourself when you step on the court. And so, I mean, it doesn't get old. It doesn't get old walking into that practice facility, knowing that it's ours, and just all the attention to detail that, you know, Mark and the whole crew put into making sure that it felt like home for us and that it provided everything that we needed. So I love it. I love being able to pull up there every day, and go to work with my team. It's been amazing.
Andy?
Thanks, Jiggy. Hi, Alicia. Andy Lipton. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good, thanks. Hey, in the game in which you guys won the championship last season, the last play of the game, you played Stewie really tough. Having played with her for a few seasons in Seattle, then having played against her, did that help you in that moment? And given that you were playing her so tough, did it surprise you that Jackie double teamed her?
Yeah, I mean, when you play with someone for, you know, as long as I did, I got to play with her, like there's little things that you pick up, right? But she's not the same player that she was when I was playing with her in Seattle. She was, you know, she's grown tremendously. So there were parts that, yeah, I was familiar with her game, but the other part of it is the way that I study. You know, so the parts where she grew, I was able to study and watch. I'm a little bit obsessive when it comes to studying my opponents and what they like to do. And, you know, just that's how I am. I want to study what they like to do. And I want to know what they want to do before they want to know what they want to do. But yeah, in that moment, I didn't know. It was an instinctive play by Jackie, and it was a hell of a play. You know, she went off her feel and everybody followed suit. And that's something that I always tell our team is like, even if it's not the scheme, as long as you do something with aggression, everybody knows how to react off of that. So because Jackie came to double very aggressively, KP then reacted and knew what to do and then followed suit. So I think that play just kind of summed up, and people don't talk about Sydney on the ball enough. Sydney was timing. She messed up the timing of Sabrina's pass into Stewie. So it was just a trickle effect, but it just speaks to the collective togetherness and mindset that our team had in that moment and that we've had all last season, and even, you know, having that chemistry moving into this year as well.
Well said. Thank you.
Thank you.
Brad, second to last question.
Yes, hi, Alysha, Brad, Lake, WBB Nation, WNBA Swish. Now that the season has started and you're looking forward to the home games, there are some games that are being moved. Can you tell us about the excitement that the team is feeling and how it feels to be playing on the home court?
Yeah, it feels amazing to be back here at the house with our fans. You know, we have the best fans in the WNBA, and I don't say that lightly. I've been able to play in some amazing places, you know, in Seattle and DC, who have amazing fan bases. So I've been fortunate that throughout my career, I've got to play in front of, you know, amazing fans that show up and show out and support, but it's just something a little bit different here in Vegas. And so, you know, to be the first team in WNBA history to sell out season tickets was a phenomenal way to start going, you know, from the off season, moving into these games. And this community has really rallied around our team. And so to be able to have home games here and have a couple games that are moved to, you know, bigger arenas from the 10,000 to 18,000, like that just speaks to the fan base and the community that we have here. They're hungry for Aces basketball. They're hungry to support us. And I love it. I love the way they show up for us. It makes the game so exciting. It makes this one of the toughest road facilities to play in. And I love that it's a home court advantage for us.
For those who may have missed it, we've now officially sold out 15 of our 20 home games so far in 2024. Last question from the room, Kate Martin.
Who is your favorite rookie?
Well, you know, we have two pretty great rookies. But if I'm being partial, because she's in the room, I'm gonna say Kate Martin is my favorite rookie. No, but we have great rookies, and Kate's amazing. I know you guys have her next, but she really is. The way that she's come in and just absorbed everything, her IQ, her attention to detail, and her hunger to be not only a great basketball player, but a great teammate, is amazing. And I always have a special place in my heart for second rounders. You know, there aren't very many of us that get here and get to stick and stay. So I'm definitely going to be passing down whatever I know to help make her have a long 13+ year career in this league, and hopefully win some championships along the way. But yeah, we got lucky and got some great rookies in here for sure.
Thanks a lot. I see we will let you
Peace.
go.
Oh, and day drink responsibly.
Absolutely. Good message for everybody. So unfortunately, we're unable to get KT today. She had to head out due to the late finish of practice. And Kate actually has a separate interview that she is conducting, so that's gonna do it for us today. We'll see everybody at 12 o'clock tomorrow against LA at 12 p.m. Pacific time on ABC. Thanks, everybody.